Whew. Okay. Hello, Sagittarius. It's Lulu, and welcome to your indie read here in the foyer. All right. Thank you for coming. Today, we're doing the surrender reads. All right. To find out what it is that you need to know. What information do you have here for Sagittarius? Ooh. All right. Surrender to passion. Somebody else got that as the first card. Surrender your ego. All right. Surrender your need to always be right. Surrender to spirit is under surrender to passion. What's under ego? Unhealthy relationships is under ego. What's under surrender your need to always be right? Addictions. What's under surrender to spirit? Full power. And what is under unhealthy relationships? Surrender denial. What's under surrender your addictions? Surrender to success. All right. All right. So you may have had a creative block, or it could be possible that you haven't been excited or passionate about something or someone in a very long time. And there's something that you need to hand over to spirit. It's no longer for you to deal with. It's no longer for you to worry about. It's no longer for you to think about. With your best intentions at heart, you release it and welcome in all the beautiful energy of what could be, all of the beautiful possibilities, and move forward, because this may also be something that has you in a space where you're not being who you came here to be or how you're supposed to be in this next level, the level that you are in, the phase that you are in. Then we have here surrender unhealthy relationships is holding the most weight. So you may be connecting to people, or it could even be an unhealthy relationship with yourself, but you may be connecting with people who um, do not have your best interest at heart. All right, you need to pay close attention to that, because the relationship at hand may have something to do with um, maybe this relationship is an ego boost. It feeds a part of you that really needs to be dissolved, deteriorate, something that needs to be released, a part of you that needs to be released. This may be a very strong connection, and it's hard for you to let go of it. And, it's hard for you to get rid of it. Under that is surrender denial, which has a lot to do with not seeing people and situations for what they are. Um, and it's like there's been a number of red flags, a number of things that have transpired that you refuse to pay attention to, right? Have you ever been around somebody who has good people that they encounter, but then they get rid of the good people and only want to hang around unhealthy people? It's because a part of them is unhealthy as well. Then you have your surrender, your need to always be right. And, okay, so we're going to read it like this: need to be right, unhealthy relationship, full power. So it's more powerful to just allow things, agree to disagree. There's power in that when it comes to certain instances and situations. But also, sometimes you gotta let other people be right. Because the thing about it is, you know, if you're trying to make something right that is actually wrong, or if you are trying to make something go in your favor in an unhealthy way that can destroy a relationship, the other way is maybe this is someone that you argue with a lot, and that really can drain you of your most valuable resources. Then you have surrender your addictions: food, people, sex, overworking. Um, Replace it with a healthier alternative, whatever that could be, because that's also something that may be preventing you from being successful in a certain area of your life as well. There's something that you may have saw on TV that reminds you, TV, Instagram, I don't know, Facebook, whatever, okay? But you saw something that may remind you of a part of you that you're fighting. Okay, let's look at it. So, what card is this? Scorpio, death and rebirth. So there may be a part of you that you are unwilling to come to terms with, and that's ego, right? Parts of the ego that are not necessary for our growth. We outgrow so much, we mature in so many different levels. We ascend because we came here to master so many of the levels, right? So many of the different things that we were born to experience, right? And we don't want to linger in certain areas, and then we look back and it's like I haven't accomplished nothing. Like I haven't accomplished anything. I haven't, surrendered to my passion in a way. Do I remember how I last surrendered to my passion and allowed myself to be the creatrix that I am to really move forward? So it's like something here needs to die. All right, parts of the ego, something is shedding, something needs to die, be released, right? Relinquish control. It may even be that you have been going against the status quo when it comes to your growth, and someone may have told you something that was absolutely right, but because they said it, you don't think it's right, or because they said it, you find flaws possibly in what it is that they said, even though it was right. Okay, and you may even have people around you who agree with you, but it's like, do they really have the mentality to process information in a way that will allow for things to be like, do you have a friend that's a devil's advocate? Do you have a friend that is unbiased, right? And will tell you the truth? Because some people don't like to be around people that tell them the truth. It's like, no, lie to me. Like, why? All right, what is this surrender to passion here? The Knight of Wands. That's creative energy. That's that vital force energy. That's that influx of wanting to create some type of art, some type of work, bring something innovative to this world. All right. I was looking at Best Yet last night for whatever reason, child. Came across him, and his creative process was interesting. And it's funny that with him being a creator like he is, that people were trying to find reasons to belittle him and his work and everything that he had going on. I'm pretty sure he got used and abused too. Okay, it's no question about it. But at the end of the day, he still was great. Even he became even greater, of course, after he passed. And not even a lot of artists become as great as he became after he passed, right? Because a lot of people say, "Oh, you gotta die to become great." Like everybody don't. Okay, ain't no sense in wait till you die, child. What is this? Surrender your ego, justice. All right. Some of you may be stuck in a karmic loop because that card wanted to come out in the reverse, which is like illegal stuff, doing stuff that is drama filled, doing things that are bottom dwelling filled, right? And so with it coming out in the upright, it's like in order for you to surrender your ego, you're gonna have to really do things from a space where is this fair? Like really ask yourself, is this fair? And it's like don't allow yourself to be manipulated by lower vibrational energies, right? Because it's kind of like when you meet somebody who may be a little bit off, and one minute they cool, then the next minute they going off, like and they really didn't have a reason to go out. They just got triggered by something. They don't know how to handle their triggers. It's kind of like that. Okay. What is this? Surrender your need to always be right for Sagittarius. And this may be somebody in you around you that's going through this. Okay. Seven of Swords. It's like the conversations that you may be having, either they're triggering you in a way, maybe thoughts. They're triggering you in a way that when you know how some people be like, oh, I could tell if somebody lying and all that, and sometimes people ain't lying, and it's like they trying to make them lie. So it's something like that. You are another person, so it's like come to terms with it as quickly as possible, because there's something here. What is this Seven of Swords? You have a transformational process that's coming through, and I know y'all been through a lot over the course of the last probably several years. The Tower. Argument, arguing about some type of betrayal, let the devil use you. Two of Pentacles going back and forth. Somebody sways back and forth. That's the energy I was picking up. Someone sways back and forth in right from wrong, or you know how people can try to portray a crispy, clear, clean image or something like that, right? And it's like, yeah, no, right? You can pick up like, what's going on? What is that manipulation in your voice? Like, what is that? And it's like figuring it out and seeing it, right, for what it is. What is this? Surrender to spirit? Once you've done everything that you can to achieve a goal, pull back, loosen the reins. What is this? Surrender to spirit? The Hierophant, it may be a marriage, a commitment, maybe your job, corporation. It may even be that you go to church and figure this out, or go to some type of meeting place or some type of circle, whatever it is, where there's a lot of people and it's very organized and the vibration is extremely high, is what I'm getting. All right. What is this surrender unhealthy relationships for Sagittarius? Somebody wants you to hear them out. The Page of Cups. I'm gonna put it in the upright, but it came out in the reverse, which could be manipulation, childish games, immaturity. Somebody that it could be someone that speaks very childlike, but is very manipulative. It could be, someone who gaslights you as well. Very immature energy. All right. What is this? Surrender your addictions here for Sagittarius. Eight of Wands. Once you decide to change, things are going to really start moving faster than they were. This may even be that you want a different perspective, or you're in a space of power. Once you move into that place of power, you want to hone that. You want to be in control of who you are and what you got going on. Control, maybe you find that you are addicted to a certain conversation because it is under the need to always be right. You have an extremely big breakthrough because you realize something here, but you may be dealing with someone who's very, very toxic. What is this? Surrender to your full power. Six of Wands, success, victory. Be as successful as you came to be. People will be cheering you on. There'll be a lot of congratulations, accolades, lots of support. Your support system is here. Stepping out in your power. You may have strong Leo placements. What is this? Surrender, denial. The Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is up, so you have to take advantage of this opportunity that's being presented. There's no more not seeing things for what they are, or trying to talk yourself out of doing something or being the great you that you came to be. With that Wheel of Fortune, things are constantly moving. And it's important that you see it for what it is and don't deny yourself the opportunity to take this new beginning and really work on something. Dedicate yourself to something here. Be dedicated to your growth, your path. This may be a lot of the pieces coming together as soon as you take this leap of faith, or you are on your way to take a leap of faith, and you see how far you can possibly go, and then things just begin to, like, this is innocence, right? This Things begin to unfold and unravel, but this is a lot of innocence. This is also, loyalty to your path, your growth, and your journey. All right. What is this? Surrender to success for Sagittarius. It's late. I don't want to be loud. The Hermit. Once you go within and things are revealed to you, it's important for you to know that you are ready to experience the abundance. Things are moving fast, it's coming in fast. Somebody is knocking at your door that you haven't seen in a long time. There may be some type of clarity in a letter or a message here. But overall, I feel as though looks like a window of opportunity as well for you to really grab life by the horns, grab the bull by the horns, right? Maybe you got strong Taurus placements. What is this? Surrender to success. Don't look back at previous roadblocks, which could have been some type of betrayal, some type of lies, deception about your independence, about you being sovereign, about you doing things yourself. Somebody is lying. So there's some type of deception with this is Virgo energy. But with that Nine of Pentacles, I really feel like somebody is lying. What is this Seven of Swords? And you're gonna hear about it. Five of Swords. Somebody was lying because they didn't want you to be happy. They didn't want you to be balanced. Someone that you may have rejected, or someone who and plays with the arts. Okay, Page of Wands. It's a possibility, but overall, I'm seeing here that a message is coming through about some type of betrayal. Something is revealed to you when you surrender to success. And anything that happened in the past that you didn't even have clarity on, you're getting clear about it. All right. It could be like self-sabotage was a roadblock. Not paying attention to the direction that you were going, getting caught up in any type of drama, emotional unrest. All right. What information do you have here? This is a self-care deck. What do you have here for Sagittarius? Read. All right. So you may go into a gathering stage, you may need to wrap up with a good book for a little self-care, something different from what it is that you've done in the past. It may even be that with this read card, that you discover something that opens you up even more so. So you may be looking into things that help you with whatever it is that we talked about, how to calm down in an argument, or how maybe you look into something about how to read people better, as far as not only what you pick up intuitively, but as far as like, because some people, even though they are intuitive, they haven't had a lot of communication with other people. They haven't had a lot of work with other people. They haven't had a lot of insight when it comes to the different levels of things that people go through. What is this read card? Because they haven't really experienced a whole lot. That's why it's important for us as intuitives to, go out and mingle, right? Because you can become so trapped in your environment, so used to what it is that, you've experienced, and not looking outside the box. And then if you decide to read for people, you can really see things from a very convoluted space. Okay, so you got to be real careful. What is this read card? I'm gonna go. The Ace of Wands. You're gonna read something that you read something that inspires you. There's a creative influx that comes with this, something that really is going to light your fire that you read, and it's gonna be like, ah, yes. And I feel like this is a new part of this is a spark of creativity, spark of intuition that comes in a creative, like with a creative influx. This is something that I feel you are going to be very excited to begin. This is a new beginning when it comes to your spirituality, your spiritual practices, as well as what it is that you create out here in this world.